That time again, chapter 19 through chapter 20, 1611, King James Version Bible. Give me 1 second. Do this verification for y'all real quick, man. You know, you gotta be sure. Goddamn. I'm gonna get it repaired soon, too. I gotta get it fixed. This is the King James Version, man. Feel me? Yes, sir. Let's go. Elijah, threatened by Jezebel, fleeth to Beersheba in the wilderness, being weary of his life, is confronted by an angel. At Horeb, God appeareth unto him, sending him to anoint Hazael, Jehu, and Elisha. Elisha, taking leave of his friends, followeth Elijah. And I have told Jezebel, hold on, let me move this, hold on. Goddamn. And I have told Jezebel all that Elijah had done, and withal how he had slain all the prophets with the sword. Then Jezebel sent a messenger unto Elijah, saying, So let the gods do to me, and more also, if not thy life as a life, if I make not thy life as the life of one of them by tomorrow about this time. And when he saw that, he arose and went for his life and came to Beersheba, which belonged to Judah, and left his servant there. But he himself went a day's journey into the wilderness and came and sat down under a juniper tree. And he requested for himself that he might die, and said, It is enough now, O Lord, take away my life, for I am not better than my fathers. And as he lay and slept under a juniper tree, behold, then an angel touched him and said unto him, Arise and eat. And he looked, and behold, there was cake baking on the coals, and a crust of water at his head. And he did eat and drink, and laid him down again. The angel of the Lord came again the second time, and touched him, and said, Arise and eat, because the journey is too great for thee. And he arose and did eat, drink, and went into the strength of that meat 40 days and 40 nights, into Horeb, the mount of God. And he came thither into a cave and lodged there, and behold, the word of the Lord came to him, and he said unto him, What doest thou here, Elijah? And he said, I have been very jealous for the Lord God of hosts. Or is either jealous or hold on, let me keep reading. It might make sense. And he said, I have been very jealous for the Lord God of hosts, for the children of Israel have forsaken thy covenant, throwing down thine altars and slain thy prophets with the sword. And I only am left, and they seek my life to take it away. So, damn. Have forsaken the Lord God of hosts, for the children of Israel have forsaken the covenant. Damn. So that basically means like the chosen children of Israel. And I guess this, well, let me not guess. Let me keep reading. Let me shut the fuck up. And he said, Go forth and stand up on the mount before the Lord. And behold, the Lord passed by, and a great and strong wind rent the mountains and brake in pieces the rocks before the Lord. But the Lord was not in the wind. And after the wind, an earthquake, but the Lord was not in the earthquake. And after the earthquake, a fire, but the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire, a still small voice. And it was so when Elijah heard it, and he wrapped his face in the mantle, and went out and stood in the entering of the cave. And behold, there came a voice unto him and said, What doest thou here, Elijah? And he said, I have been very jealous for the Lord God of hosts, because the children of Israel have forsaken thy covenant, thrown down thine altars, and slain thy prophets with the sword. And I one limb left, and they seek my life to take it away. And the Lord said unto him, Go, return on thy way to the wilderness of Damascus, and when thou comest, anoint Hazael to be king over Syria, and Jehu, the son of Mishi shalt thou anoint to be king over Israel, and Elisha the son of Shaphat of Abel Mahola shalt thou anoint to be prophet in thy room. And it shall come to pass that him that escapeth the sword of Hazael shall Ahuz slay, and him that escapeth from the sword of Ahuz shall Elisha slay. Yet I have left me 7,000 in Israel, all the knees which have not bowed unto Baal, and every mouth which has not kissed him. So he departed thence and found Elisha the son of Shaphat, who was plowing with 12 yoke of oxen before him, and he with the 12. And Elijah passed by him and cast his mantle upon him. And he left the oxen and ran after Elijah and said, Let me, I pray thee, kiss my father and my mother, and then I will follow thee. And he said unto him, Go back again, for what have I done to thee? And he returned back from him and took a yoke of oxen and slew them, and bored their flesh with the instruments of the oxen, and gave unto the people, and they did eat. Then he arose and went after Elijah and ministered unto him. I think this is an example of the basic translation of modern day times being that, imagine that if we had a civil war, right, within the ranks of our own religious belief group, right? So say if, for example, when he says right here, the children of Israel have forsaken thy covenant. So if you took the covenant as a child of Israel to obey God and you forsake it, right, throwing down thine altars, throwing down your altars that respect and serve you, God, as a statue or as a place or monument of worship, or a place of potential sacrifice for burnt offerings. And I only am left, and they seek my life to take it away. So what I see in that is that this is a time of turmoil when the children of Israel, for whatever reason, I don't want to speak on them as confused, but they chose to forsake the covenant of God. And in doing so, they began to, as you saw here, slain thy prophets, right? Kill those who actually did not forsake the prophet and that still want to follow God, which I feel like is, and this is why I preach that message, because see, we've read, okay, so I don't want to lie and make up nothing, but I think in the last, remember the last night or night before last when it said Obadiah had the house prophets, my nigga, does this not sound like, to me at least, it sounds like these will be the translations of modern day whitewashed niggas who basically have most of the nice shit, because let's face it, most black people who have nice shit, they kiss white folk ass, they go to a job, they suck up to have that shit. So in my mind, this is a translation of those kind of people who would be following the system and the program and the white folk anyway, to flip on those us niggas who feel like, bro, before I sell my morals, before I sell my, or rather forsake the covenant, you could kill me. And unfortunately, some will die for God. Me personally, I've already made a video. If you scared to death and potentially dying behind this here and the word, the truth, go to the other channel. Because what I'm preaching over here is, if this happens again, if you follow me, we gonna be doing some killing. Ain't too many of us gonna die, if any. It's gonna be some killing. So anyway, this was tonight's reading from 19, chapter 19, right, to chapter 20. All right. So anyway, that's all I got. Y'all keep God first and stay in the 1611 King James Version Bible, y'all. God bless.